Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have got 20 bugs and glitches in the latest version of the game. And for anyone wondering what version that is, we are currently on the 1.21.2 version of the game. And to kick things off, I want to go down to my villager trading station because I've got a little thing to show you guys. So the thing I want to show you is to do with the interface when you're trading. This happens pretty much on anything that you're trading with. So basically I've got an item in here, and if I hover over this, you can see that the numbers fully come through the item that I'm hovering over. You see that the 64 literally comes through the title. It doesn't work here, obviously, because it's a little bit too small. But if it does happen to go across the item you are trying to trade, yeah, you can see there, visually, it doesn't look the best. Next on the list, we have a nice little X-ray glitch for you guys. And when I mean we, I mean I. Basically, what we are going to want to do is grab yourself some dirt, 2 or 3 pieces. It doesn't really matter. I'll grab just a few here. Basically, we are going to want to find a flat area. It doesn't really matter where. As long as it's flat, I'll just move some of these and do it here. This is perfect. So what we are going to want to do is place a block there and basically remove the 2 underneath. And then make a little staircase up so you can get on top here. And we're going to want to place 11 top snows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... and then 11. So there'll be 3 on top of a full block, as you can see. And then we can remove this if you really want. But long story short, we're going to want to sit in here. Now, we can add additional bits of snow here. This will make the X-ray glitch a little bit better. That's entirely up to you. And then simply remove this. Make sure you're crouching, and you will stay crouched. And you will also activate an X-ray glitch, as you can see. Now, wow, we can actually see a fair bit. I think all that's underwater. I think that's an underwater cave, by the looks of it. But yeah, we can have a little look around, see if there's anything worth going for. I mean, you can find treasure chests and stuff like that using this method. Remember, using a night vision potion and of course a spyglass is going to make this a lot better and easier for you to see things. On to the next one. Next on the list, we have a super OP farm. This farm really doesn't want to be used for longer than a minute. You can get wool and both types of mushroom and coral pumpkins, although I've not got them set up yet. Basically, long story short, yeah, you can get every single type of wool. And I think it's pretty much set up for me to use. I'm going to go down here. Like I said, you don't want to use this farm for longer than a minute, or you could have some real bad lag problems. So what I'm going to do is turn it on like this. And basically, we should have activated the farm. I don't know how long I should leave it for. I'm not going to leave it for too long. If I leave it for too long, then potentially we could have a lag problem. So, you know, I'm going to turn that off now. And we're going to go down here. And you see that? Oh my god. I don't know how much wool or which of the different types of wool actually got sheared there. But I saw the pink wool. And there was so much. We didn't have it on for that long at all. Alright, yeah, so a lot of them have been done. The bottoms have been done. So let me just get these. Well, I think I've got a full inventory, but you'll just see how much I get. Oh my goodness. And we literally had it on for, I don't know, less than 30 seconds. And we got all that wool. Again, I really did think it was going to get patched out of the game as well. But, yeah, it happened to stay in the 1.21 update. Although, if you do want to make this, I would definitely make it now before it gets patched out of the game. Normally, OP farms don't last that long. And if you all want to make this, I'm going to put a full video in the description below. If you are in a tricky situation, maybe in the new 1.21 trial chambers, I got a little tip for you. Say you've got 1 golden apple. Basically, eat it and you get a couple of hearts, but what you want to do is very quickly quit out of the world, like save and quit, and then go back on. And what that will do is actually give you extra golden hearts. You can rinse and repeat this process till you get the max amount of golden hearts. Sometimes it will do it first time, and sometimes, yeah, you'll have to rinse and repeat so you get the max amount. But yeah, Basically, you can get infinite golden hearts from this process as long as you don't actually run out of the golden hearts themselves. As long as they stay yeah, you can pretty much get them to stay just by logging out, which is pretty nice. Next one, we have another extremely OP farm. Now, this one is a duplication farm because it essentially just duplicates items. It doesn't share or anything, although this is kind of like the sheep farm that we just saw previously. So what I'm going to do is turn this farm on. Once again, I do not want to wait longer than a few seconds. If this is on longer for a minute, we are really going to have problems in our world. So I'm going to turn it off, and then what I'm going to want to do is log out of the world, a little bit like that, and then we can go back onto the world that we just logged out of, and after, we should have duplicated our items. So what I'll do is throw up a spyglass. So when we go into the chunk, this chunk right here, we should see a load of duplicated dragon eggs coming towards us. Wow. I also have some concrete powder on, so you can mix and match and have as many as you want. But look at all that. Dude! Stacks and stacks and stacks. So yeah, another extremely OP machine. If you want to build this in your world, I'm going to put a full detailed video in the description below. Did you know you can get fully invisible bubble columns in survival Minecraft? Well, apart from that, I mean, you can remove that though, so it's all good. Let me show you how to make this. Basically, what you're going to want to do is grab yourself some dispensers. I'm simply going to put 5 dispensers on top of each other. And I'm doing this in creative for the purpose of the video. And at this stage, we need to just put a soul sand or a magma there and enclose it, making sure that no water will spill out. So let's go down here, fill this up with water, a little bit like this. So now we can grab ourselves some powdered snow. We're going to need 5 in total because we've got 5 dispensers. So, and yeah, fill up these dispensers with a powdered snow. Make sure you're not missing any. So just double check. Yeah, you don't want to put signs in there by mistake. So yeah, make sure you fill them up with powdered snow. Once you've done that, you can charge them from the bottom pretty quickly like this, and you should make yourself an invisible bubble column. Apart from the top, what you can do if you want to get rid of that one is go like that. And it will get rid of it, and you'll have a fully invisible bubble column. As you can see, nice and simple. Next up, I've got another X-ray glitch. Now, to do this one, you are going to need a trapdoor or a fence and an ender pearl. Remember, it's going to be a lot better with a spyglass and night vision potion. So, I'm in a little cave like this. And I'm going to make a little hole, pre-dug, as you can see. And I'm going to basically put my gate or trapdoor above it, open it up, and go into the crouch position. I'm then going to look into the corner where I want to activate the X-ray glitch and simply throw an ender pearl. Now, I've got a question for you guys. I'm not really sure why, but this trial chamber doesn't have any copper. It's obviously a trial chamber. Look how many spawners there are. But for some reason, it just doesn't have any copper. It's not like that one over there, as you can see. Kind of weird. Yeah. Anyway, if you know why, just let me know. But that is how to activate an X-ray glitch. And remember, it is, of course, way better with a spyglass and a, oh no. Alright, new bug. This wasn't supposed to be in here, but yeah, here we go. The respawn bug. What is this? I literally can't even exit out the game. Hey, yo, Minecraft. What are you doing right now? Dude! Yeah, that's the end of the video. The respawning bug. Infinite respawning. You never respawn. I literally can't even exit out the game. Alright, just for testing purposes, I'm loading back into the world that I had infinite respawning problems on. I wonder what is going to happen. I mean, maybe it didn't save. Maybe I'm back in the... Yeah, no, I just respawned normally. Very strange. Anyway, on to the next one. You're playing Minecraft and your entire inventory is full of full shulker boxes. These are just empty for the purpose of the video. And also, your ender chest is completely full. However, you totally need to pick up this one shulker box that's on the floor. Because, yeah. Oh, God. You don't want it to get blown up by a creeper or something like that. That could be detriment. Oh, dude! literally, I turn another creeper. I turn another creeper. But yeah, you need to pick up that shulker box before something bad happens and you lose all of your items. So how are you going to do this? How are you going to pick up an extra shulker box? It's impossible, right? Wrong. It is very much possible to pick up an extra shulker box of items, and you can get an extra 1,700 items in a shulker box. I'm going to show you how right now. So basically, you got a full inventory. You're going to want to open your inventory and click this, but close your inventory at exactly the same time. And it's as simple as that. Now I'm going to be carrying this box right here. And yeah, I've got everything as well. So I'll do that again. I'll open this. And yeah, you got to be quite quick. Click and pick, and now I'm essentially carrying that box as well. As you can see, it's right here, and I'll do that one more time, like that, and you are pretty much good to go. However, this is where this glitch gets juicy. Let me explain. If you do this with stacked items, for example, diamonds, so if I go like this, and pick up the item, and try and pick it up like I did the shulker box. Now, it seems to be a little bit easier to pick up the shulker box item because it is. You can see here that it constantly wants to drop out of my inventory. But if I essentially get it like that, so I'm holding all of the items, and I log out, save and quit, and then go back onto the world, it will turn that singular item into a full stack, meaning you can literally duplicate any stacked item in the game, and you can get so many items from it, and it's really quick as well. There are other variations which I'm not going to show in this video, but you can do up to 9 different stacks using a crafting table. It's essentially the same glitch, and yeah, it's very, very OP. The only downside to that previous glitch is that it doesn't duplicate every item. If you are looking to duplicate every item in the game, like tools and stuff like that, your best bet is to do the Regen Dupe, and it has got even better in the 1.21 update. We now no longer have to wait on a realm to duplicate items. You can see here, I've actually got a few shulker boxes with items, and these are the boxes I am going to duplicate. So now what I'm going to want to do is essentially pull this lever and basically go into another chunk and save and quit. So it should be good for me to do right now. So I'm going to go into the other chunk. So I'm completely out of that chunk now, and then I'm going to save and quit. We usually would have to wait for this kind of dupe. However, like I said, in the 1.21 update, for some reason, the waiting time has been completely removed. I mean, Regen Dupe has always kind of changed every update, but it always works out in the end. It always works. But yeah, this one has been a reasonably better change, as you can see. We no longer have to wait, and yes, I am on realms for anyone who didn't see me log into my realm right there. And yeah, just to set this up, it's really, really easy. What you would do is, obviously, these are the ones that have already been duped. So I'm just going to fill my inventory so I don't pick up any stuff that I don't want. And basically, I'll clear this up, and I'll get rid of these. Now, last time I was doing this, I threw something into the void that I kind of wanted, so that's why I'm doing it like this, very carefully. And then I think I should just be able to push the rest off like that. And yeah, that is pretty much set up now, so I should just be able to rinse and repeat it like this. And I'll go over here, save and quit, and again log on to the realm, simply survival. And we should have duplicated our items. Now, for anyone wondering, yes, we have to be in the end. Yes, we have to be at the bottom of the end in the bottom subchunks. And that is exactly how this glitch works. I have got a full, more detailed video on this, which I've done not long ago. I'll put it in the description below. But I may do another... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I may do another updated video on this because it has got a lot better since I did that video. So yeah, pretty nice, right? That's how you're going to duplicate every item in the game. Next on the list, we have another OP glitch farm. Now, the reason this farm is a glitch farm is because it essentially makes its own kelp. It does not need anything to grow the kelp, just a little bit of redstone. And this has got even better. I can hear the autocraft going. Yeah, I was about to say, this has got even better because now we literally can make automatic dried kelp blocks using a auto crafter, as you can see. So basically how this works, like I said, it's a 0-tick kelp farm. It doesn't need any fuel whatsoever. We're going to turn this on, and basically this will get smelted into this. As you can see, I'm going to get this the dry blocks right now and actually pop this up like that, and then it will go down here and we'll get even more blocks from the crafter. Essentially, we've got infinite fuel here. Yeah, the kelp gets grown by the glitch farm. It goes through this system, you cook it up and send it through a crafter, and you get yourself, yeah, automatic infinite fuel, which is pretty nice. If you want to build this kelp farm, it's in the description below. On to the next one. Next up, I've got a creative only bug, but it's pretty nice. I mean, if you've got like a survival / creative world, you can totally get this, but if you haven't and it's just full survival, you can't. But look at this. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? Basically, you need a daylight sensor, and if you block this daylight sensor, so I think mine's Y, or it might be T. Oh no, T. I think it's Y. I think it's because I've already got this on. Oh yeah, you also need to turn it on like this. So you want to block this. So you click it to turn the light on. So you right click. And when it's blue like this, block. And then you'll get this daylight sensor with the weird name, which is pretty nice. Like I said, if you've got a creative or survival world, which, yeah, basically still a world with creative and survival where you can still get achievements, you'd still be able to get this, which is pretty nice. Next up, I've jumped on my new survival flat world, which I've not done a video on yet, but if you want to see it, let me know in the comments below. Basically, yeah, there is a way to easily find chunks, and I've come on a flat world because it's a lot easier to see. If you basically go like this, go in and out of full screen, you can see how easy it is on a flat world to decipher where the chunks are. So essentially, right there is a chunk like border between a few. Let me do that again. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just get that and then go across 16. And then I go all the way across, and that is exactly how to find chunks. This works on a normal world as well. Like I said, it's just a little bit easier to see and visualize on a flat world. So if you want to find chunks really, really easily, do the in and out of full screen method. If you are on PC, that is. It's really quite fast to do it. Next up, I've got another X-ray glitch. This one is a little bit cheaper. You can do it with sand and a fence gate. You just need 3 pieces of sand. Now, we're going to come into a little wall like this. Remember, it's going to be a lot better with a night vision potion and also the spyglass as well. So let me just make a little wall inside. We're going to want to make sure we can dig out 3 like this. And that's exactly where we're going to place our sand. So I'll place this here. And basically we're going to come out like this and place the sand above our head. Like so. And what that will allow us to do is stay inside the block, as you can see. And we should be able to activate an X-ray glitch. Of course, it would start raining. But you can see we can do this one from above the ground as well. So it's a little bit easier. I think we've got some more water caves over there. I'm not entirely sure if they are. Actually, no, there's some water there, so I don't think they are water caves. Actually, yeah, they are water caves. You see some water caves, some are not water caves, but yeah, you should be able to find some structures. You just got to move this around again, and you'll be able to see some fresh stuff. It's a nice and easy one to activate. Just remember not to go too far into the block, else you will start to take damage. And of course, when you're done with it, just remove this and go to a different location. On to the next one. Next on the list, I'm going to show you how to get yourself some free trimmed diamond armor. It's got some pretty good enchantments on as well. First of all, drink yourself a bad omen effect potion. That way, you'll get mostly diamond. You can see some of it is, in fact, not diamond armor, which is pretty sad indeed. But we'll stand up here. You can see that guy's got a diamond sword. So we'll wait for that diamond sword to come. And we'll go down here in the little wait section. All it is 2 spawners and a little bit of water set up here. So we can just wait. This guy will eventually turn into a drowned, and then we'll get his stuff as well. And then it will come in here. Shouldn't take too long. He's literally just standing there right now. Alright, I think the drowned maybe have the diamond sword. Oh no, that guy behind's got the diamond sword. So we're just going to wait for that. Got to wait for him to turn into a drowned. Like I said, we should be able to get some nice diamond gear. Again, I think maybe they have removed the diamond gear, people, because there was a lot more before this update. But, I mean, yeah, they seem to have, like, gold gear on now, so maybe we can get some gold gear as well. I know that wasn't a thing before. But at least I don't think I've ever seen them in gold gear before. So at this point, we should be able to get that sword and whatever t-shirt he's wearing. Let's just have a look in the chest. So there we go. We've got a full diamond sword. And I don't know if we got that chest plate. I thought he was wearing one of these ones. I'm going to wait for the gold stuff as well, because I don't think I've ever got any gold stuff on this. Maybe that's what they've done, swap the diamond for gold. Who knows? Definitely think it should be diamond still, though. That'd be much better. Oh, apparently I've completed it now anyway. So let's have a look, see if we managed to get the gold stuff. Alright, yeah, we managed to get a full, well, pretty much a full suit of gold. Not trimmed, though, so maybe that's a bug. I have no idea, but you can still use this machine to get diamond swords, which is pretty nice. Again, it looks like the armor's slightly less, but it still does very much work. Again, I'll put a video how I built this in the description below, but for the most part, you don't really need one. Everyone's is going to be different. You basically just need a minimum of one spawner. I've got two to make it a little bit better, and flow it down to some water and basically drown the zombies, and you should be good to go. Ah! Guys, look what's happening. Look! There's nothing attacking me right now. Run! Whatever's attacking me is invisible. Dude. Did you see that invisible zombie right there? Dude. If you click a bed and open your inventory at the same time, you can totally sleep whilst in your inventory. So you could, like, do some sorting whilst you're doing it. And it keeps your inventory open. And, yeah, it totally goes to the next day. So I'll just show you that again. We'll go to night time. I'll open my inventory. And you know that you're in bed because you're laying down. And it will stand up. And that's how you know you skip the night. Again, just another way to skip the night if you've got some sorting to do. Next up is a visual bug. Now, not only does this appear on the emotes, you can see one right here, but it appears on the capes as well. So if I show you the capes, every single one of these capes has got a little dot, apart from this one. You can see here, every single one's got a little dot, and once you see it, you really can't unsee it. So I do apologize for showing you if you have not seen that before. But yeah, on the emotes menu and the cape menu, there is a little pixel out of place. No doubt everyone's seen this one in the 1.21 update, but when you move items, the number kind of lags behind a little bit. Kind of weird. Not so bad when you... Well, actually, it's exactly the same, taking it out of the chest. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll fix it at some point. But, yeah, the numbers kind of lag behind the item. Kind of annoying. Another visual one there. We all know we need a crafting table to, of course, craft stuff. But did you know you can actually use it as 3 different tools? So we can use it as a compass. If I just turn this off and click on compass. See, right here, these two don't work. But if you click it here on this menu, this one here will work. So it points me in the right direction. Same to the recovery compass. But the one that I can show you the best, like visually, is not the sun. I don't know why I typed in that. Is the clock. So right now you can see on the clock it's kind of daytime. However, if I go into the night time, you will see that the clock starts to go into the night. And then if I change again to complete midnight, you will see that the clock completely goes black. And that is basically how to use items or tools in the crafting table. So you can use the compass, the recovery compass, and the clock as well. Pretty nice. Last but no means least is to do with leads. Now, I've come to find out maybe it's skin related, but I don't know 100%. Basically, leads, when I use them, they come out of my head for some reason. Like, literally come out of my head. And it's the same on every single world. I've got no resource packs on. That's why it leads me to believe that maybe it could be a skin problem. But I've had a few people say, yeah, this happens to them. And then I've had other people saying, no, this doesn't happen to them. So let me know if you've got leads coming out your head. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. It hasn't been fixed for so long. So I think maybe it's just a skin problem. But if that's the case, I mean, how do I fix it? So there we have it. There are 20 bugs and glitches in the latest version of the game. Remember, if you've got any bugs or glitches you want to submit, let me know in the comments below. But with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.